Hey everybody. I really, really hope that if you are a guinea pig owner or another small pet owner, and I'm talking like guinea pigs, hamsters, all those even mice and rats and gerbils, any of those small or medium, and in some cases large with the guinea pigs. Oh, rabbits too. I don't want to forget rabbits. If you are either thinking about purchasing one for yourself as a pet, or you currently have some, or you have a child that you're thinking about letting get one, I hope that each and every person will watch this. And, first off, I'd like to say I know I do my fair share of griping and complaining and all that jazz, but I'm being serious. I'm being really, really serious about this. Um, and I wasn't going to talk about it because frankly, I thought it was my fault at first. I was scared of being judged for my care of my guinea pigs. I really, really was. And I was fearful of talking about this in public. So, but then when the most probable cause came to the forefront, I was like, I can't keep quiet about this any longer. And I can't keep blaming myself in silence for this. Um, so there's only a select few right now. Blissful, if you're in here, I know I've talked to Blissful about it. There's maybe one or two other people I have discussed this at length with, and Steve, of course. Um, but as some of you may know, I started my path to happiness with guinea pigs probably about 2-3 years ago. Okay. So, I did obtain a guinea pig, and it was the only one they had at the store at that point in time. Usually they have, hey, Clifton, usually they have, several uh, guinea pigs and other animals for sale, but this time they only have one. So I brought her home. I named her Rusty after one of Joe Bob Briggs' previous male girls. Not that you guys need to know that. But then the more I read about guinea pigs, the more I realized that they would be happier if they had a friend. So, because I wasn't sure exactly when the store would get some more guinea pigs in, I went the route of adoption and adopted Honey from Kentucky Cabbies. And both of those girls thrived. They did well. They got along with each other. Um, and then the beginning of this year, in January to be exact, I invested in a product called a Guinea Dad, that's the brand, um, cage liner. And I will be happy to show you guys and gals what exactly this looks like. And this is on the Amazon site. You can see they're not cheap either. They're definitely not cheap. You can see that one there is $54.95. And this is called a Guinea Dad Liner, guinea pig fleece cage liners. But you can read all that stuff, and you can see that I purchased it on January 13th of this year. Okay. The reviews were pretty much rave reviews. However, I wish now that I had dug a little deeper and really looked into the reviews because there were several 1-star reviews. Now, most of these reviews just said it was hard to clean, it shrunk, it did this, that, and other, it would stink, and they couldn't get the smell out of it, yada, yada, yada. However, there were at least 3 that I saw regarding the health either deteriorating on their guinea pigs and them necessitating having to take them to the vet. There was one person that both of their guinea pigs died within a week of putting this liner in the enclosure. Another person took theirs to the vet because it got lethargic and having trouble getting around, wouldn't eat. And they took it to the vet, and the vet was concerned about the type of bedding that was being used. So what happened to me is, like I said, Rusty and Honey were thriving. They were doing well. That is until I purchased this product. And within a month of me putting this in their enclosure, Honey passed away. Now, I didn't make any kind of connection because Honey was adopted. And I didn't know how old she was. So I thought, well, I guess maybe she's just reached the end of her lifespan because I don't know how old she was when I got her. And I had had her, I think, for a couple of years then. No problems. I had had Rusty for 3 years at that time, I think, or maybe 2.5. Or maybe I had both of them 2.5. But anyway, they were both fine until I put this liner in the enclosure. Okay. So thinking that she just died of natural causes, I went back to the store where they had more guinea pigs and bought a young guinea pig that I named Ripley after Sigourney Weaver's character on Alien. Again, they seem to do, both Rusty and Ripley seem to do well. A couple of months later, Ripley was dead. I found her laying in the cage with her feet sticking out from their fleece blanket. Again, I thought, well, maybe there was some genetic thing. Maybe, I could, I should have been able to put 2 and 2 together by now, but I didn't, sadly. Okay, so I tried again. I said, I talked to Steve and I was like, I don't want Rusty to be lonely. So we got Jody. And Jody was healthy and happy, and her and Rusty hopped around and played and ate and drank and did all the guinea pig things the guinea pigs do. Okay. In about 2 to 3 months, Rusty was dead. And Rusty was my very first guinea pig. And then I didn't want Jody to be lonely, so I adopted from Kentucky Cabbies yet again and got Lori. So the beginning of this week, in the wee morning hours of Monday morning, Jody suddenly got sick. It's like they went from A to Z in no time. They went from being happy and healthy and making the happy guinea pig noises and jumping around to not being able to walk. Their head was like it was on a swivel, and they didn't last very long at all. And then in the wee morning hours of today, Lori passed away. So then I was in like a panic kind of. I'm like, what is going on here? What has changed in the environment? And that's when I traced it back to this stupid liner. So I not only contacted Amazon and told them, I put a scathing review for this on there. I'm hoping Amazon will take it off their site and not sell it. I also contacted the company that makes these, but I don't really expect them to do anything because I read that their customer service is crappy. So, I just wanted to share this with everybody, uh, hopefully, you know, you guys will take this information to heart and just be wary of what you buy. We don't like to believe that stuff that we buy for our pets can be harmful. But over the years, we've seen things be um harmful to dogs, cats, birds, all these small animals, and even reptiles, and the list goes on and on. Okay. So I'm gonna, stop sharing this for a second, and I'll come back full screen for a little bit. I'm about ready to get off here because actually, um, I need to go on my lunch here shortly, and it's almost 2 o'clock, and I haven't went on my lunch from work. I put myself in break status just to do this, but I want to thank everybody for joining me and listen to me ramble. And I hope that nobody judges me on this. I am at least 99.9% sure that this product killed all of my guinea pigs eventually. And so I just wanted to put that warning out there. I hope you guys and gals take heed of this. And hopefully I'll feel up to, I'm not feeling too great now because I'm really depressed. Um, so I love each and every one of you guys and just wanted to put this out there as a cautionary tale. Just be careful what you purchase for your little furry guys and gals that you may have in your household, and even your scaly guys and gals and feathered guys and gals and all that. But hopefully, I'll feel like doing seductive poison or resurgence tonight. If I do, that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time, hopefully on a happier note.